Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to... Oh, I didn't write the name of the game in the bottom right corner. Hang on. There, that's fixed now. Welcome to, well, this, Questmaster. Welcome to, watching a streamer who never plays Link to the Past play a thing that is obviously very inspired by what if Nintendo did Mario Maker, but with Link to the Past. That's basically what the premise of this seems to be. So, I imagine this is going to appeal to a lot of folks, potentially. Hey, Zaki. I am not necessarily one of those folks, because like I said, I don't play Link to the Past that much, but, like, I see people play the randomizer all the time, and obviously Link to the Past, has a super wide audience and following, and lots of folks who are interested in this kind of thing, and I will say, while I don't play the game much myself, this definitely, like, flashes back to me in my childhood. Like, I had, like, a dry erase board in my room, and, there was a phase where I was playing Link to the Past and other, like, dungeon crawly games and stuff, and I would, like, devise dungeon maps with, you know, like, multiple floors and switches and keys and all that kind of stuff. And, like, this, if I were still a kid in that phase, this would be like, oh my god, the Holy Grail. So, this should be pretty interesting. It remains to be seen how much my, my creativity will be stunted, you know, 25 some odd years later. But we shall see. But let me go ahead and read off the Steam store page about this game for a bit. First of all, I want to point out this is by two developers, Sky Devil Palm and Julian Kreutz, both of whom also individually have indie games, like retro-inspired indie games in the works, it looks like. If I recall correctly, Sky Devil Palm has, like, something that kind of looks a little like Rad Racer and other such, you know, NES or SNES era racing games, that is, quote-unquote, coming soon. And then Julian actually also has, like, some kind of, like, partially random procedurally generated Zelda-esque game. So I can see where, certainly their experience might tie in quite particularly to this game. And interestingly, this game is actually being published by Apogee. Yes, they're not dead. They have kind of resurfaced, and this is under that umbrella, so pretty interesting all around. But yeah, let me read off. Also, this game itself also says coming soon, so there's no definitive date on it yet. And this demo did just launch at the beginning of Next Fest on, I think, the 19th, and it's actually gotten quite a few updates this week, including possibly multiple updates today. So, they've clearly been working on it after seeing folks play around with it. But let's see what we've got here. With dozens of parts, both classic and new, at your disposal, the possibilities are endless. There's enemies of all types, too, from basic bad guy fodder to fearsome bosses. Combine different ones to create entirely new mechanics and complex scenarios. That's under the heading of Make Your Own Dungeons. Choose your theme. Cycle between unique dungeon themes with the click of a button to give your dungeon a fresh coat of paint. Set your dungeon in a sand temple, a fiery cavern, or a lush forest. All components of the dungeon swap on the fly, you're never locked into just once. That's neat. You can, like, start doing something under one palette and then decide, you know what? Another palette might suit this idea that I'm evolving better, and you can just swap it, I guess. A robust event system. Link different dungeon components. See what they did there? Link different dungeon components together with an intuitive drag-and-drop system to create events in your dungeon. Make keys and items appear when all enemies are slain, or rig a devious trap to an innocuous switch. These are the most basic examples. Experiment and find out what else is possible. It's dangerous to build alone. See what they did there, too? Have some inventive friends, round them up, and work together to build and explore in local co-op with up to 3 friends. So yeah, I noticed something on the Steam discussion forum of, at least so far, it seems like they're only planning for split and local co-op. There's no online. I don't know whether remote play will be an option. Share your creations. Build the perfect dungeon, upload it for other players to test their mettle. Need a new challenge? Dive into another dungeon from the ever-growing list of community-uploaded creations. Get ready for Kaizo bullshit. But yeah, that is, the extent of the store page blurb. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do is exit out of this. Exit the title screen. I was at the title screen. Let me see if this... No, this doesn't show... This doesn't show the thing that I was hoping it would show. There's an X in the top left. I'm going to exit out so I can restart the game because there's a little message at the beginning that we might as well also read before jumping into it. I'm waiting for OBS to catch up. This demo does not represent the final product. Keep in mind that the game is still under development. Missing features like multiplayer and sharing dungeons online will be enabled with the release of Early Access. Okay, so they're planning Early Access as well. Many new themes, dungeon parts, and other exciting features await. Make sure to wishlist the game on Steam if you're interested. If you want to report bugs or issues, please visit our Discord. Have fun. I mean, there's also the Steam discussion forum, I guess, but... yeah, there you go. That's your little intro message. I wish it wouldn't flash the screen white twice. Once seems like enough. Seems a little excessive. So yeah, we've got our options here. I just realized the master volume is actually really low, so I can actually bump that up a little bit, maybe. Actually, these reset, because I had bumped this up, but then I exited and restarted, and apparently it was far down again. I will say I respect the decision to default the master volume to a low amount. I know I've seen a couple of folks in working on like GZ Doom-based stuff talk about doing that as a sensible default so you don't risk blaring people's ears off. I respect that there is a separate footstep volume knob so that if it annoys you, you can suppress it. Alright, but let's see. We've got a tutorial here, so let's start with that, I guess. And, I guess I'll start a timer. I'm not really sure if a timer makes sense for this, but I've been doing that for most of my playthroughs. I already missed the first prompt, didn't I? Let's do that over again. It showed... I know there was some text there, and then it went away by the time I put my eyes back on the screen to read it. Whoops. Tutorial dungeon, F1. F1 seems to toggle your HUD. Oh, should I actually be... I was assuming that I should use keyboard and mouse for this, but now I'm not so sure. Because there's no mouse reticle. Or no mouse cursor right now, so let me grab my controller and see whether that is actually advisable. Alright, so the first thing I will report is that the D-pad on the controller does not do anything. Only analog stick does, which doesn't really make sense, but it does seem like you have a little bit of... Okay, you can move diagonally. I'm pretty sure there's only... Yeah, there's only 8 directions, and also diagonal movement somehow feels slow to me, but it may just be that they're, like, capping it to avoid, like, the equivalent of strafe running. I wonder if the D-pad will have a use later. Oh, there is... Okay, we've got... Ow! Man, do not roll into solid walls, because apparently that stuns you for quite a bit there. What I'm curious about is... Oh, okay, it does show... And you can use either shift key. Alright, so if you're using keyboard, shift to roll works. Keyboard might actually be fine then. Okay, shift also lifts. You know what? I didn't read the sign in the first room, did I? Here I am just, like, messing around with the controls myself anyway. Let's actually read. Which is also the shift key. Welcome, adventurer. Proceed through this trial and learn how to craft your own dungeons. Oh man, 2 for 1. Try rolling and lifting those bushes. Yep, been there, done that. Take this blade if you are worthy. I guess I'm worthy. Okay, well now they're saying use the left mouse button to attack your foes. Funny, so I just pushed a button on the controller to see if it would switch the inputs in the dialogue. It switched the bottom right callout to the B button, but it didn't switch the callout for what to use to attack. Alright, it's the A button though. So, that is not what I would expect. So it is a combination of keyboard and mouse, but I think it's going to be more ergonomic, at least for playing dungeons, to use a gamepad. Can I actually... Nope, that does that. Can I rebind things, I wonder, but it doesn't look like it. It would be cool if you could reassign. Okay, so... Here's your little jingle. We had a door tied to slaying an enemy. Also, we had pushable objects. And we have gems with a lot more base to them than the rupees in Link to the Past. I feel like I could stand to increase the volume. Wait, what? Music volume says 100%, but it's down there. I didn't do that. I can't even... Why can't I even... What on earth is going on here? Hang on. Let's just use the mouse, because something is very wrong. I can't even move the music volume slider. What? Cool. What? When I move this slider, that number changes. Wow. Alright, cool. I think my music is permanently screwed unless I restart now. Cool, I've managed to break the options menu by basically not doing anything. Can I salvage this? I would like to be able to salvage this, but I still can't salvage the music volume. Oh my god, what is... Should I exit the title? I guess we'll do it over again? This does not bode well if the options screen is that easily broken. Can I fix it? I can fix it now. Okay. Let's do that. And then let's play the tutorial again. And then we're not going to mess with it. Yeah, that should be a reasonable volume, it seems like. Is there another... anything over here? No, guess not. Guess we should go get our money again. Seems like I can just push this as much as I want. Damn, you can slice an entire row of plants at once, apparently. I don't think that's a thing, at least in Link to the Past. Feels more like the wide swords in Mega Man Battle Network or something. I don't trust that. What is all this stuff? Place spiderwebs to cross the pit. Okay. Having a dedicated crash game function hidden in the settings somewhere. Oh, that's a flute? Jeez, it looks like a syringe to me, but okay, I'm looking at it backwards. That's still not what a flute looks like, though. More like a... maybe a recorder or something? Press Y in Maker Mode to call the player to the cursor's position. So that's a Maker Mode specific item? Feels like something you shouldn't have to acquire, but okay. You got the hourglass that's imbued with the magic to stop time. Oh, and that's what allows us to... Yep. Whoa, okay. So there you go. And now this is where using the mouse would probably be... advantageous. How do you scroll with keyboard? Oh god, what did I do? Everything disappeared. Oh, did I accidentally... Yep, I accidentally went down a floor, apparently. O and L to go up and down floors. Okay. How do you scroll, though? Or do you just... No? If you're using... Whoa, why is that, like, crooked? Like, I'm moving straight down, but that's going diagonal. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just extremely sensitive, kind of like when I played the Lunistis demo. So if you use the gamepad... Okay, so then the... Oh, that's one thing that the D-pad is used for, is also for switching floors. If you use the analog stick, then it auto-scrolls. If you use mouse, then I have no idea how you get it to scroll. You can't, like, hold space and drag or anything like that. Okay, right-click erases, apparently. Oh, if you middle-click and drag, that scrolls. Okay. They don't really show that anywhere. How do I... Oh, you just do that to play. Okay. I guess it resets the items when you do that. Oops. What is this? The Book of Parts. Okay, so when they say play spiderwebs, they're telling me to go into maker mode and do that. Alright. So that gives you your book of parts if you press right on the D-pad, or what happens here? Then it's tab. Okay, that makes sense. Spiderweb. Okay. I mean, that's one way of doing it. Okay, so it automatically connects it if you do that, or you can put like holes in it or something. There, let's do an economical spiderweb, I guess. What other stuff is in here? I see, so here it shows you what your current selected part is. You've got fissured floor, you've got holes, you've got water. Oh, which requires flippers, go figure. You'd think they would come up with like a different item name or something. You've got vines, you've got puddles, which I guess are kind of just for... Yeah, that's what this is, that's just for show. So, like, if we make a bigger puddle... And then we make it an even deeper oh! Okay. I mean, in a way that's fair, because that way you can't disguise a puddle as deeper water, but also, like... I feel like in Legend of Zelda, you very typically have, like, shallow water and then deeper water beyond the shallow water, and it seems like you can't really do that here. Unless I'm missing something. What else have we got? Alright, we've got our different types of, portals. Oh, sorry, hang on. I need to uninstall Power Tools, honestly, because ultimately I'm not using it for anything, and I keep mistriggering the show that where the cursor is thing, which ends up just dimming the screen on stream. Alright, what are we doing? Looking at this stuff. Moving platform? Okay. Water lily slowly sinks into the... Can I put that on top of this? Oh god, that's big. So the answer is no, I can't. Is there an undo? That's really the important question. I don't see any way to undo right now. What does the flute do exactly? Oh, that just moves me. Right, okay. It's interesting that they use a flute item for that. Alright, well let's take that ridiculous-looking water lily out of there. Oh god, and then it just left deep water. Yep, alright. Can I erase the deep water too? Oh yeah, I can. Alright, so you can do that in 2 steps. Oh, what I was actually gonna do... no, not that. Is make this sort of symmetrical, a little bit. What other stuff do we have? We've got chests. We've got pedestals which can hold objects. Remains to be seen whether it can be locked behind 3 medallions or something. Pendants. Pendants is the word I was looking for. We've got teleporter pairs. We've got red blocks, but I would assume there should also be blue blocks. Like, I would assume the ellipsis here means... There's multiple choices? Question mark? What if I use... Okay, you can use the D-pad for this menu, so that's nice. Retractable block extends when a player comes near. Interesting. Breaks with explosives. Okay, but like... Why is B select and A is close? Yeah, that seems backwards. But no, that's what it is. B is select and A is close. Why would you do that? A should be select. Like, A is your primary action anywhere else in this, I would assume, right? That seems weird. Alright, if I place one of these... Oh, cool, you can drag around like that. Stands when color switches red. Where is the color switch? You've got sides, you've got floors that you can break with explosives. You've got torches. Yeah, that's a lit torch. I assume there might be an unlit torch? I don't know. You've got weapons here. You've got a lantern and a fire rod. You've got gauntlets. You've got feather, so you've got a little bit of Link's Awakening influence here, too. Again, you've got the ... here, and I don't know how to access that. Like, I would assume that's supposed to mean there's multiple choices. But I don't know whether it's not accessible in the demo or what. Unlocks locked doors and blocks. Okay, the locked... Yeah, come to think of it. These locked blocks are something out of Link's Awakening, too. And then you've got... Yo, we've got crabs. Can use things as its shell. Does that mean you can, like, make it hide under things? Can I, like, plop a bush on top of it or something? Or a pot? Can we make a pot crab? Or does it have to pick it up itself? Yeah, it does not like that. Let's try a bush then. Oh, you can't... That's hilarious. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I like how it does the break animation when you erase it. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I erase just the bush? Nope, that obliterated the crab, too. Wow, rude. I have to see... Okay, it can carry a rock, too. I don't know if there's a way to separate the two. If there is, I am not aware of it. Alright, well, we'll let that crab live for now. We've got snakes, skeletons, worms, and Lurm, which is literally Moldorm. Reactive blade trap leaps forward on player sight. Directional blade trap bounces off walls. Huh. Okay. You got fire bars. You've got different types of switches. Oh, here's your color block toggle. But again, I would expect there to be potentially... Well, maybe not multiple types of this, because this would just toggle between two states, I would figure. But you would want to have two different color states in order for that to work, I would think. So let's try putting that there, and we'll see if it works with the switch that I made. Actually, wait, how do you tie it to stuff? We'll probably end up finding this out later. Also, I like how there's just minecart things. There's an entire menu dedicated to minecart things. Okay, so those buttons, A and D on the keyboard, cycle between those. I imagine, yeah, the bumpers on the controller cycle between them. So far, this seems mostly feasible. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, why did that just... That feels backwards. First of all, I don't know why it frickin' threw me into the game again, but second of all, why would the red thing over on the right be down and passable when this is lit up blue? Isn't that, like, backwards of how these things usually work? Usually the matching color is... Whoa, wait, that was weird. I'm hitting it multiple times. That seems problematic. I can't even consistently hit it once. Okay. Well. Oh, I didn't bug the crab. Wait. Yep, alright. I've successfully trolled myself. Yep. Alright, let's see what's... Hey, there is a crab in this room anyway, legitimately. You got the hand broom. Use it with A to remove parts out of existence. I mean, I was already able to do that with another button anyway. You got the pocket watch. Use left and right bumper in maker mode to undo or redo actions. Thank you. That's what I was looking for before. Why do I have to pick these things up? Use the hand broom to erase the vines blocking your path. Okay. So... what was the button to go into? Yeah, right. The back button. So, can't I just... yeah, I can just press the A button to, Actually, no, that is weird, though. Wouldn't you expect... what button places things, then? And why is it telling me to go to parts now? What? Why do I... why are there two cursors at once? Because, like, the bottom right corner is active right now, but I've got a cursor in the middle of the screen. It's like mis-triggering stuff on the edges of the UI. This is, very buggy at the moment. This is very strange. Alright, we're not gonna worry about it for now. Alright, I guess I need to eliminate more of that, don't I? Did I just, like, break the floor or something? What just happened? What? What is that? Oh god, no, yeah, it's actually creating a hole, isn't it? Well, that's hideous looking. But I can undo that. And also that. I don't even need to kill everything, right? But what is this? Oh, that is a heart. Okay. Okay, those can be pushed. Oh, these are the things that come up in front of you. Okay. And then I guess the switch is gonna disengage. I just hit the switch by accident. They need to make this sword way less powerful. It hits way too many things. This sword is like the sword in Soul Blazer, where you can accidentally backhand things. Drag and drop the lever onto the posts to make them lower when the lever is hit. Oh, okay. So, right now the lever doesn't do anything. We need to go into this mode. And... no, that's not what I wanted to do. No? No, I don't think so. It said drag it. Why does that have Q and B? Oh god, no, don't put it inside of there. Okay, I'm a little at a loss as to how that exactly worked. What do the question marks mean? Oh, do I need to literally put it next to them? Is that what that's about? Even then it's green, though. No, I can put it anywhere. I don't get why they were gray, or even red, before. Yeah, so, like, why is that... what? Now the color of that changed. There's something about, like... holding and releasing on these. I'm gonna try something. I'm wondering whether that means inverted state or what. So let's see what happens. No, that just did all of them, so I don't understand what the red versus green was. What does that even mean? Okay, so some things don't make any sense to me here. Okay, there's a bomb on the wall down here. How do I place it? Well, I guess that works. I probably hurt myself. No, I didn't hurt myself. I am extremely confused. Do I not have limit on bombs? Can I just... Okay, you use a different button to throw. I expected to, you know, use the button assigned to bombs to also throw the bombs, but no, I guess not. Come to think of it, I don't remember how that works in, like, Ocarina of Time and stuff. I even hit one 2 tiles away. What the fuck? Nerf the sword, please. Click and hold the closed door and change it to an open door. Click and hold, huh? Is that how this is supposed to work? Oh. Okay. Maybe that's how this stuff is supposed to work then, too. Retract when every lever is toggled. I can make the switch... I can apparently force-feed the switch Red Bull, and I don't know why. Okay. Oh, okay. So, rectangular floor switches only press when something's over them. The circular floor switch stays pressed. I am pressing all the wrong keys. What's up here, though? There's a whole bunch of stuff up here. But they told me to open this door first, so... I'll assume there's a reason why. Look at... It destroyed the one all the way over here. This sword has problems, dude. The angle ruler. Oh, okay. This is what I was assuming I could do before, but this lets you do it. So, how does that work? Oh, okay, so it's its own... That didn't actually do what I thought it was going to do at all. What are my undo keys on the keyboard? Because I know on the control... Oh, it was right up there. It's Z and Y. Alright, makes enough sense. Why did those register as individual actions? Maybe only certain things support... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Maybe only certain things support, the ruler. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's just, do that, I guess. I am never gonna get used to using Enter to get out of that mode. Feels like Escape should do that, but Escape always gives you the menu, which I guess makes sense. Oh, I guess I need to erase this crap, don't I? Enter is just very dubious. Oh, you can also erase as a rectangle. What the... That is not what I expected that to do. Like, why did that create a wall? Also... Why does that... I'm so confused. Like, why am I, like, stuck on the rectangle? There we go. Yeah, that's what I expected it to do. It seems like it always, like... What on earth happened there? That's so weird. Like, it's sometimes erasing... Is it, like, thinking that I crossed that tile twice? If I just do it across, then it erases each thing once, which is what I actually wanted. But for some reason, when I rounded the corner, it, like, double erased it and made it actually create a void. There's a lot of things that are surprising and awkward about this. Oh, yep, they were exactly like the skeletons in Link to the Past. Okay, it shows that you're using the key. Okay, so you can just straight up break bottles, too. Or pots, rather. Interesting, so you can't just keep the boss key? It doesn't work like regular keys in that regard? Where do I even have to use this thing? Oh no, is that gonna reset it? It sure is! It's unfortunate that every time you go in and edit things, it resets your state. I could see that potentially becoming frustrating. I imagine there's probably good reasons why it does, but... so I can't get out of this room. I just soft-locked myself in this room because it reset the door I came through, I think. Alright, but why is this key here? I guess I have to give myself a key to get the hell out of here. Or I just need to move myself. Now I gotta kill these guys for the key again. Oh, I see. The big key door was down here. But if the big key door is down there, then what the heck was over through the other... Because wasn't there two options? Wasn't there another door up top here? So what was up there? Oh, right, the minecart nonsense. Oh. Okay, I can use the sword to pick those up. Suppose that's also Link's Awakening kind of fashion. Actually, I forget if Link's Awakening let you do that. I feel like it did. The sword is very sus in how it hits things. Okay, so that's all that was in this room. So that was not actually important. Alright, so now one thing I'll be curious about is, does the room down here reset, or does it stay as it was? It stays as it was, okay. So yeah, I guess we'll go... Now that I realize the boss door is down there, we'll go get the boss key. I don't agree with the boss key being something you actually have to actively lug around. Because that feels like it severely restricts what you can reasonably do in terms of boss key usage. Because you wouldn't want to have to lug this around for half of an entire dungeon. Also, I guess it's only used... For some reason, I'm automatically destroying things just by walking into them right now, while I have the boss key, and I don't understand why. It seems consistent, though. What would happen to enemies? Like, would I automatically attack enemies, too? Because that would be pretty broken. I don't really want to have to get this again, though, right now, so... Maybe that's something to test separately. Here's our boss. Do I have a charge attack? I do not. Wow, he's mad. Alright, I did not expect that feature. Ow. Really? I didn't get a hit on him there? So he apparently has a bit of an enrage phase. Oh, come on. Oh my god, this guy might be a bigger jerk than Moldorm. I guess that works. I'm assuming he's not vulnerable while he's doing the terrassing around and changing color. Other question is, how many hits does he take? He seems to really have it out for you once you hit him. Alright. Oh, okay. This presumably means he's one hit from death? Yep. And we got a big heart. And also that. And also that. And, okay, you can stop now. We got a binky? Like, what? Uh-huh. Okay, apparently our hearts wrap at 4 in the HUD, which seems a little excessive. Not gonna tell me what that was. Okay. Dynamite used to clear your dungeon and start from scratch. Wait, so you can just obliterate the entire thing? Not gonna tell me what that is either. You got the magic mirror. Gaze into it to change the theme of your dungeon. Okay. I guess I have to do that in this mode? Yeah. Emberstone Quarry and Dewdrop Grove. I'm assuming that's what this is right now. Oh, and actually, if we... I'm just gonna use the mouse here. We can examine what these things are. Maybe. Maybe not. How do you find out what... Oh, condition appear when every alarm is killed. Which, right, that's the condition right now. Okay, so dynamite is there. And yes, you have to hold it. What is this? This is stamp. Does that... Okay, I can guess what that does, but also I kind of forgot. Okay, you can zoom. That's nice. Using the mouse wheel. I don't know if there's a specific way to zoom. Oh yeah, with the right stick. That makes sense. Actually, it would make sense if right stick would pan, too, but it doesn't. You've got explosive. Yep. Well, I guess the magnifying glass works with control as well, but I'm not really sure... I'm not really sure I understand the purpose of the magnifying glass. That was the other thing that we picked up. But, like, if I can use mouse wheel anyway, then what's the point? I don't really understand the point of that. Alright, so what happens if we change the theme? I'm apparently pressing the wrong button to change the theme. There you go. Yep, it gives you the full, Oh boy. Change the music, too. That makes sense. So yeah, there's your case in point of... Oh, and instead of the wooden pegs for the fences, you've got, like, fire pillars now or something. So that's interesting. What did it do with my switch? Is my switch still intact over here? Yeah, it is. Looks like this. It looks like the color switch remains the same, which I suppose makes sense. I was wondering if they would, like, reskin the border of it or something. Okay, so that's theme switching. Presumably this is what we were already using before. I wonder whether that transition is actually, like, giving the engine a chance to, like, load up the other theme, or whether it's purely cosmetic. Because if it's purely cosmetic, I could do without the whole fading to white thing. I always found that particularly annoying about the Magic Mirror and Link to the Past. But okay, there's your, I mean, I'm not going to test Dynamite right now. But there's your tutorial dungeon. So, I mean, that lasted us a good, you know, excluding the technical difficulties, the tutorial dungeon lasted us a good half hour. just in terms of messing around with things. And yeah, clearly you can save. I still 100% claim that the analog stick is bugged right now in the editor, because it should not be both moving around the main map but also selecting things on the sides at the same time. So it's kind of unfortunate that this is in a bit of a rough spot right now in terms of like which control scheme is best, because the answer is kind of neither. What are these things? Are those fire? Those are fire bars. Wait a second. Did I never go in that room? I never went in that room, because this is also the fire rod, isn't it? I wish it would, like, actually tell you what things are when you, like, click them or something, in case you're unfamiliar. Oh god, what did I do? Why did that happen? I don't even have the eraser selected or anything. Why? Actually, the eraser isn't doing anything. What? Okay, that did. Okay, so the eraser works when you're on... Oh, okay. This is... You can quickly actually create ground out of void. Wait, is that... That's because that's what part I have currently selected. Alright, I'm just completely forgetting the context of what I had here. And then vines actually, block things, right? Okay, so... If I go back to the title screen... Surprised it doesn't ask you to confirm... I mean, like, it was highlighting the save button, but it didn't, like, ask me to confirm leaving changes behind. But yeah, alright, let's make something, I guess. I wanted to specifically test something with the boss key. So let's do something just out of devil's advocacy, I guess. Also, wait, which, am I in this scheme right now? Yes, I am. Okay. I'm not sure why it dumped me in that scheme, but that's the scheme I wanted to play around with anyway, so we'll do it. Does it make more sense to place a door? No, you need to... Oh, no, it does. It automatically creates a new room. Okay. And then we can go do some more stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to test the stamp tool, but I'm not sure what it makes sense to test that with. Like, I'm not completely sure what the stamp tool does that the regular pointer wouldn't do anyway. Does that seem symmetrical? I think that seems symmetrical. One thing... Does this automatically zoom in? No, it's at a set aspect. The thing I was curious about is, like, it would be cool if there were a good, like, point of reference for how big one camera full is. So that if you really wanted to, like, make things specifically camera-sized, you know, screen-sized, I should say, then you could do that. Because, like, yeah, how many units is that? Funny how this starts outside the grid, actually, so... Looks like about 12 units. So then we would want 2 more units here. And then how wide would be the next question. What the... Okay, the way that works is kind of confusing to me. So let's throw some kind of enemy in here. Not that one. We did see snakes, but I never actually really fought them. But what am I talking about? We need crabs. You know what? The crabs will be a decoy. And then we need, like I said, I want to test the boss key. And what I would like to do, I guess that works. So, yeah, that counts as give either way. I know there have been cases where, like, you would kill all the enemies in the room, and then it would drop a key, and I guess I should have looked at, like, how that is hooked up exactly. Okay, so that'll give you the key back. What? That was a weird noise to make. Another thing I'm curious about is, does clicking and holding doesn't do anything here. And, like, I'm still suspicious of the ellipsis on these. But for now, I guess I'll just have an enemy hold the thing, because that was kind of my idea anyway. These also have ellipsis on them. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Once you place it, there is a faster and more deadly snake. I don't know if we sell one of those. Oh, man. It's like the Ann Knuckles version of the snake. Then I guess let's put a couple of doors around. Hang on. Alright, you know what we can try doing? Where's closed door? Oh, it's probably here, but I have to, like, place them and then close them. That's off-center. That's not cool. Wait, why? Why is it not letting me place it up there? Is the crab in the way? No, it just really doesn't like that idea. Well. Hang on, let me fix the geometry here. This is the kind of thing that they're gonna have to, like, make easier to correct. But I'm pretty sure this room is the right size for, like, given the screen height. Guess we'll find out when I go back into it. Then we want another door to the other side. And then this is gonna be... Huh, they actually have, like, flames in front of them when they're closed in this, tile set. Now, how do I link these to enemies? And why can I give enemies wings, too? How to make every enemy super annoying. Wait, alright, can we make crabs fly? No, why can I give him wings, but not the crabs? That's crime against crabs. That's discrimination. Invisible door. Oh, interesting. So we can do, like, straight up frickin'... Like, that would be like a Zelda 1 type thing, wouldn't it? Let's put an invisible door over here. And we'll think of something to do with this room. I didn't mean to do that. Got timed switches. Got traps. I'm probably going to, like, save this and switch over to the tutorial one to see how they do a couple of things. What can I do with Thor torches? Why does this have... Okay, you can make it unlit. You can just make it a fireball. Apparently. I'm not sure I understand. Does that mean it'll spit fireballs out? Is that what we're saying? That's interesting. Also, I was supposed to give this to something, right? Yeah. I'm assuming that closed doors won't just work, so, tab doesn't work. Question mark doesn't work. Question mark prints a character, but doesn't actually print the character. Exclamation point actually works. Alright, well, anyway. Do I have to, like, back out all the way in order to load another thing, I guess? That's unfortunate. Because then you have to go through the double frickin' flash in your face of white screen. Alright, let's go in here and look at how they did a couple of things. Also, I guess I should have timed fiddling around with the dungeon creation. But, oh well. I'll just reset the timer for now. So I want to look at... Oh, interesting that you can, like, set the direction on these. I guess. I'm not sure how. Okay, you can cycle just by clicking it. Which seems very easy to do accidentally. And I don't know whether the different colors mean speed or what exactly. Alright, so these guys, this key is... Yeah, this has a condition on it. So the question is, how did they add that condition? These guys don't have any strings attached to them whatsoever, so how do you add a condition? This doesn't really tell me that. And then, of course, these have the condition of appear when that's killed. How do you add conditions? I also don't really get why dynamite exists, because all you would have to do is, like, go into the menu and delete the dungeon if you wanted to clear it. What if... No, that doesn't give you any way of adding conditions to it. So how the hell does that work? Like, did I miss a sign in here that told me how that works? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Wow, alright, I just did a bunch of crap by accident. So I pressed the wrong button. At least I can read all the signs easily. Like, were there any signs that I didn't read that talked about how to place conditions? Because, like, the thing is, you don't have to mess with conditions for any of this stuff. Condition retract when every lever is toggled. So... And interestingly, that's a blue question mark. I never saw blue when I was fiddling with switches before. I saw red and green. So if I, like, drag this onto here... Okay, retract when this lever is toggled. Oh, if you press those letters... Yeah, it showed, like, Q and some other letter that I can't see because it's off the other side of the screen right now. I didn't realize you could actually switch between. But interestingly, the only choices are this. Not every. So I guess the color corresponds to that lever. But... Alright, so if that works... I also don't know what the point of extend versus retract is. I guess maybe it determines the initial state. Even then, that's still in the same state, so I don't freaking get it, dude. Like... Either way, you can toggle the switch again, right? So, like, there's no point in having... Unless it means the initial state, that doesn't make sense. It's surprising how many things feel goofy in this. Because it feels like things you should be able to get right. Alright. Well, since that didn't really give me any hints to actually how to do what I wanted to do. What if I drag... Yeah, there you go. Open with it when every crab is killed. That's exactly what I wanted. They did mention somewhere that dragging on top of things lets you bind things. Okay, so you can either do it... Alright, let's make this funny. That'll open when that crab is... Wait. Huh? That's not what I wanted you to do. What? Why? Why did it just change the fucking condition? That is not what I told it to do. And I can't control the... Oh. No, that says when this crab is killed. What? That says something completely different than what this says. So, like, make it make sense. Yeah, and then that frickin' changes again. I don't understand this. It's like they went out of their way to make the UI confusing. It's really baffling. Alright, what do we want to do in these rooms? Because I already gave that guy the boss key anyway. I guess for expediency's sake. Whoa, no. That just obliterated the door by accident. How did I even do that? I added floor there, and it did not like that at all. I feel like they should make it easy. They should have a tool that makes it easy to create a screen-sized room. So that could be like a default unit of size. At least they have the outlines so that you can, like, line up the size of one room with another, but that doesn't help for the other dimension. So it's like, how wide do I want it to be? It becomes the question. Alright, this should just be secret stuff. Also, there's not really any clear use case for gems yet. I should actually use, like... Yeah, so that's where that can be useful. Actually, no, that's right. That does the same exact thing. So even that doesn't make... I still don't know what purpose the stamp serves. Actually, you know what? I have a suspicion. Oh, I accidentally erased more than I wanted to there. Because the eraser is also overpowered. Wait, Alt doesn't toggle... So, like, Q toggles that, but Alt doesn't toggle this. Okay. That's what your stamp does. The stamp is effectively a copy. That makes a little bit of sense. It's like an eyedropper, sort of. It's like you Alt, you click and drag a thing, and you release where you want a copy of that thing. Alright, I'm kind of curious then. What if I copy this? Is this also tied to that door now? That's kind of my question. Except Wait, when did this become an open door? I guess when I undid, it still obliterated the state of that? That's disconcerting. But also, this had a condition before, and it's gone. Unless I accidentally did it with that door too. Why are you not going where I want you? I guess that is where I want you. Okay, never mind. So what I'm curious about is if I do that and I duplicate it. I'm assuming that is still only bound to the first crab and it doesn't copy the condition? Also, wait, why is that a different color question mark? What? I think that just opened when I destroyed one of the crabs. Which is funny, it didn't eliminate the condition, but... This feels like it has a lot of kinks to still be worked out. Which, like I said, they had already been, like, fixing a ton of bugs over the course of the past week. But it seems like they've still got a bunch more bugs to work out. Okay. This is still a different color, and I guess that's just, it might just be to indicate that, like, this is a unique condition from this, but, like, it would be helpful if they, like, showed something matching this color on the crab that it pertains to, or something. I don't know. And then the other thing, I guess, that I wanted to confirm, I'm not necessarily going to keep it, is if I throw a key in here... No, that's not what I want. That. Wait, okay, so hang on. Undo that. That's what it... Okay. So the order in which you drag things, the transitivity matters. Because if you drag this on top of an enemy, the enemy is now carrying that item. If you drag an enemy on top of this, this drops into the room in this spot when you kill that enemy. So, different meanings depending on what you do there. What do I want to do now? It would also be cool if you could, like, duplicate a room. Because that would be another way to, like, you've got a room of the size that you want. Just, like, copy this room as is somewhere else. I mean, there is a rectangle tool, but nope, that does not do at all what you want. Nope, absolutely not. I mean, I suppose it does make it easier to, yeah, create spaces like that. So there is that at least. I have no idea if these two rooms match in terms of width, and I would have to, like, count these. There has to be, like, a better way. Is that 11? I actually want more than that. Nope, didn't want that, though. Oh god, what did I do? Let's just... I think that's what I want. Oh, wait, I have too much space down here. And I can't remove it that way. There we go. Okay, that is the size that I want, I think. Actually, what I was thinking of doing is something silly, just for the sake of actually using rails. Can I rotate these? I know you can make vertical rails. Did I just pick the wrong thing? I was, hoping... I might have to go and look at the other dungeon again. Let's save this. It doesn't confirm you want to overwrite. It also doesn't have separate save versus save as. That would be useful. I don't understand what this is trying to do. Oh, wait, how did I just clicked it and it flipped? Okay. But also, how do I extend this? Also, I might need to make this a different size. How many units is this? That's 13, isn't it? And these are 12. Alright, so... next question is, how can we actually... Oh, okay, it does... Whoa, wait, why did you just... It had the right... Whoa. Nope. Why did it do that? Why is there another... Oh, God. Why is everything terrible? Okay, no, that worked. I see, so when you... Excuse me? That undo did not undo properly. Yeah, alright. This game has some issues right now. That's not what I want, dude. Holy shit. Nope. I just want to extend... No. How the hell does this thing even figure out anything? Because no matter what I do, it's, like, always wrong. How did I get it to extend last time? Let's take that off the rails for now, because off the rails is pretty much exactly where this is going. What? Somehow I managed to extend this track exactly once, and I have no idea how. Oh god, I just clobbered the minecart. What? So what I'm getting is there are many ways in which this game's UI is broken, undo is broken. Like, the other end of the track just disappeared. Oh, nope, now it's back. Was it actually there the whole time? I don't know. Does that actually sort of work? Maybe? Like, if I just do this and don't worry about it, and then... Oh, God. Oh, God. Nope. What the... There was a freaking... There was a diagonal end there for a second. Excuse me. This game is officially drunk. What the fuck? What? Alright, we're giving up on the whole minecart idea. Fuck it. It's screwed. Minecarts are completely broken. We're just not gonna do it. We're just gonna make our character hoof it. So what I wanted to try doing, and I want to see if it completely breaks the game, is I want to try doing something like... Oh god, it turned it into one... Oh jeez. Yep, that's probably an issue. We're gonna see if this works anyway. Alright, how many tiles in is that? 3? We're just gonna do something like this. I think I miscalculated. Yep, I sure did. Does that seem more correct? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because, like, I'm calculating based on where the ceiling is, but then you gotta realize that the walls take up, like, 2 tiles in and of themselves or something. Alright, and then we want to put a boss door up here. That seems about centered, right? Oh, you know what we should try? That the demo level didn't really show us at all. This is probably slightly too big. Oops. That is definitely not centered. that about what I want? No, I think I was right the first time, actually. That's fine. Seem about right? Yeah, it seems about right. Okay. Be able to get away with this. And then, what I'm curious about is... Oh yeah, I suppose... Funny how that says things can fall into it, which is the same thing that says. I suppose lava replaced the deep water from the other set. And I don't know whether tread plate is supposed to be exactly like puddle, where it's basically non-functional. So, like, some of this stuff definitely did change. Do we still have pillars? Yeah, we do still have pillars. They got reskinned, but they're still there and serve the same purpose. What I'm curious about is... Can I make a hole connect to another floor? Because, like, there's stairs, but can I... I should really be using the ruler or whatever. Is that the right? No, not quite. That is the same size, right? Yeah. So, what I'm wondering is... Yeah, so actually, look. You can see it automatically made it so that you can see the ground below it. So yes, this will fall into here. And actually, what we can do to potentially make this more interesting is do that. Now that says breaks upon being stepped on. Wasn't there a type of... There was a type of floor that was bombable too, wasn't there? And I guess that ain't it. You know what? We didn't see it all. We didn't see moving platforms at all. That might be a way to make that other room more interesting. Lava platform slowly sinks into the... That replaces the lily pad. Okay. I would have thought that the bombable floor was on this page also. Because, I mean, it was kind of related to cracked wall. Nope, there it is. So, wait, why is cracked wall considered navigation, but cracked floor is considered gizmos? That doesn't make any sense. Also, let's put a sign in here. And then we want to throw our boss in here. Come to think of it, in the demo level, there wasn't really like an end state. Like, yes, it dropped the your heart container and a bunch of other stuff when you beat the boss, but it didn't like declare the level over or anything. I should probably not put him at the bottom, because then he would be, like, right in my path, and that would be a bad time. Do we want to use pillars for this, or do we want to actually put, like... I forget if the demo level used pillars, which can be pushed, or if it just had, like, static... Wait, can this be... Okay, I guess that works. Let's give this guy some decorations. Is that symmetrical? I think so, yeah. I see. It needs a certain amount of clearance. Is this room not an odd number of... No, it is. Nope, it's not. Everything is terrible. I guess we'll just make them line up. Do something like that. I was gonna place some obstructions, though, is really what I was thinking. Can you make them immobile? Like, clearly that icon indicates that you can move them, but I don't know if that's like... It doesn't seem like you can adjust that. What is the ... on blocks? Needs more strength to push. Okay, so this... When they say needs more strength to push, I assume that means there... Do you actually have an item that would... Oh yeah, you've got the gauntlets. Okay, so here's an idea. Yeah, let's nix these. I don't know if this will actually be a good idea whatsoever, but... Why did that just change? It didn't, but the colors are... I don't understand. So you can make them only pushable in specific directions, apparently. It's kind of annoying having to toggle through... Oh, that probably means you can't push it. But then... What? I don't understand what the blue versus orange is. But anyway, the idea that I had is we can actually put like a meaningful reward in this room. Oh, I wonder, can we hide this side as well? You know what's unfortunate here? Actually, why is that a closed door? That shouldn't be a closed door. It would lock me in there. What's unfortunate is that, like, this looks about the same intensity as that. This is actually slightly darker, like slightly more opaque than that, but it's like hard to tell. So doing something different for that would be probably a good idea. Alright. I may want to add more clearance to this room. So here's another problem. If you end up realizing, oh, actually I want this path to be longer, I don't think there's any way to just, like, move this room up. So that would be something that would be, largely beneficial. Because otherwise you have to, like, manually reconstruct the room that much further up, and, like, nobody should have to do that. That's actually terrible. So I'm probably not going to worry about resizing this room. But what I was thinking is... Let's drop... Eventually I'll find it. Let's drop gauntlets in here. I can put a couple of the gems back. I'm not sure why the gems are considered key items. Let's drop the gauntlets in there. That way, you're rewarded for messing around and finding that, because if you find that, you can move these and maybe add some strategy to the boss. That's the idea. Now, the other thing that I wanted to try... I need to put some other enemies somewhere. There were a couple of things I was thinking, actually. Just to experiment with stuff. Oh yeah, how do you... I guess you just, like, drag stuff over chests. So there is... Actually, that's interesting, too, that there's a big chest. So I get... This wasn't used in the demo level, but it does exist here. So this would presumably also use a big key. The question is, do you need a big key separately for the big chest and for the big door? Might have to experiment with that too. But one thing at a time here. What I was thinking of experimenting with here is... Oh, that's getting in the way. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna go all crystallis on this. That was the wrong size. That's still the wrong size. Okay, yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. And then we want to experiment with... Oh, where was it? Wasn't it in Gizmos? Or was it in navigation? There it is. Let's get off of there. So again, there's multiple colors here, and I don't understand... Oh god, what does that even mean? It can move clockwise and counterclockwise. There's also an X for, like, not moving, I guess? Alright, I don't know what meaning the colors have right now. But we're just gonna try that. So that we can play around with moving platforms. And then, what was the other thing that I was thinking? I was thinking of putting... Oh, right. Putting some enemy up here, just so I can test. I mean, I guess I could test it even in the room down there as is, as long as I kill the snake first. But, like, the whole thing where, like, apparently... What takes the place of grass here? Do the hot coals take the place of grass? Or do the hot coals actually hurt you? That's weird that, like, you can't get it to line up evenly. That's actually... that's actually kind of a nightmare if you like things to line up neatly, because you can't make it do that. Alright, so should we try this and see how bad it pans out? I suppose if I really wanted to test enemies, I could put a couple in these rooms. So let's put a bat in here. I guess if they start asleep, I should, like, put them on a wall or something, huh? But I guess you can't really do that. It creates floor for them, so you can't hang bats on walls. What is the point of having bats, you know, if they start in a sleeping animation like that, if they can't actually be, like, embedded on a wall? That's kind of how bats should work, right? You know what would be an interesting idea? Is not that this is a thing that Legend of Zelda games generally do, but it would be cool if you could do, like, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is totally a feature creep idea, but if you could assign enemies like difficulty levels, and you could have difficulty levels for the maps where you have more enemies or different enemies on higher difficulties than lower difficulties. This is my brain suddenly remembering what it was like to make Doom levels when I tried that once, like, 2+ decades ago. Alright, should we put someone in front of the door? Let's put a turtle in front of the door. Turtle is helping. Alright, let's save, because I haven't in, like, forever. And, I guess we should try this. Oh, do I need to give myself the sword, or am I going to start with the sword in this? I am going to start with the sword in this. Okay. Now, hang on a second. What does F1 do again? F1... why does it say F1 when I start the level? Underneath the title. Okay, no, you cannot hurt... So the weird thing that I noticed in the demo level was that I could automatically cut tall grass and stuff while I was holding the big key, which didn't make any sense. Okay, so like... by connecting, I was hoping that I could connect that room around it. And like, there's unfortunately no way to have like the camera move smoothly around here, but not move smoothly around here. So I'm gonna have to make that actually separate rooms, which I can probably resolve by adding a couple of doorways over here. What is going on there, though? Oh, okay. How did I do that? Like this, right? It's weird how, like, I drew straight across there, but it decided that it didn't... Consistently on both sides, it decided it didn't want to erase that center one. For whatever reason. Alright, so these are just going to be open doors. Not there. No? What? Excuse me? Like, that was not at all where I clicked. But, no. Very much no. What are you smoking, dude? Is 3 tiles too... No? That's funny that you can make that work, actually. Is it that this wall is too narrow? Oh, I need doorways on both sides. Yes, this wall is too narrow. That's what it is. What on earth just happened there? I see. Yeah, okay, now you can see the wall. Yeah, that means there's enough wall to put doors on, presumably. Yeah, there we go. Why did that happen? I don't know. We're gonna try to fix that. That looks really unfortunate, so let's get rid of that too. We need this. We need that. We need that. Okay, now we're kind of talking. Let's save again. And then let's go back to... Oh, right, that just threw me into here again. These guys are nasty, aren't they? Okay, but... Alright, we have 2 problems here. One, it still didn't disconnect these rooms. I may not be able to salvage that, actually. Yeah, so it still thinks this whole thing is 1 room. I'm not sure how to salvage that. Like, what do I have to do? Oh, now it's starting to. Okay, why? Why did it take erasing that much to do that? Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna make that room over again. We're gonna put this door back... No. That's pretty funny, actually, but no, that's wrong. So that... It tries a little too hard to connect existing areas rather than create new ones. Alright. But yeah, we're... Nope. No. Not correct. Okay. Oh, but it immediately connected this again. Oh, because I made it too close. All right, let's just no. Wait, no, that is fine. No, that's not fine. That's what we need. You need to like gain an understanding of how wide the ceilings and the walls are, rather. Okay, so that's what we want. So I guess yeah, alright, now I understand what was happening. What was happening was, because this room is this wide, if this encroaches into that territory, it ends up connecting the entire thing. So, okay, we can work with this. No? There you go. Eventually you get it to work. Sometimes the snapping is very dubious. Alright, we had a turtle guarding the door, so we're gonna put the turtle back. Does this guy have any options? Oh, yo, there's a blue turtle. Shoots out rocks in all directions. You're damn right we're gonna make a turtle, Why can I add fireballs to turtles? I don't know what that's gonna do. We're gonna find out. Alright, let's go, and what was the other thing? We had the, where was it? It was in here, the hot coals. We're gonna do that, I guess. That's probably a terrible idea. Let's not do that. Actually, we'll do that and be a jerk about it. Assuming that actually does damage, we're gonna find out. You know what I should also do? Where do you get hearts? Here they are. Yeah, so now he'll drop a heart. I guess that means, now that I think back to the demo, I'm assuming this means that you can't, like, randomize what an enemy drops. It is always going to drop the same thing. Also, kind of curious. Yeah, okay, so you got 2 hearts, you've got 3 hearts. Let's give him 3 hearts, actually, so let's take that out. How do I drop? I guess I just have to drop that somewhere and then erase it. We'll give him 3 hearts. We'll save this again. Can I reset myself? I mean, I guess I can flute myself back to here. I'm not sure if it actually saves your current position as your starting point. If you, like, edit midstream. Okay, so I can rotate him here. So yeah, let's save like that. And now let's try this again. Yeah, F1 never actually does anything besides that, so I don't really get that. Also, yeah, so the triggers with these guys are not working. The triggers with these guys disappeared again. I'm pretty sure that was already a thing that had happened before. I don't know why, though. Did I ever obliterate these doors by accident? Maybe that's why? I don't know. Alright, I'm curious about something. Can I conditionalize? I cannot conditionalize that platform. Okay. There we go. It would also be nice if they made an option for shorter fanfares, because, like, that long of a jingle just to show that a door opened is a little bit excessive. So, interestingly, actually, I don't necessarily want to reset right now, but I'm surprised that this room actually does stand on its own there. There goes the platform. Hopefully it comes back eventually. Okay, good, it does. I assume that I can technically make these platforms bigger. I just only made it 1 unit tall. I didn't see him actually launch anything. I also didn't see the... I forgot to add the boss door. Whoops. Well, end of the road. Does this actually hurt me? It seems to not hurt me, so I'm not sure... I guess that's supposed to be like the puddle, then. I don't understand. Like, it makes a noise and everything. You would think that would hurt you, but it doesn't. Okay. I'm sure lava would hurt me, though. But lava you fall into. It acts like deep water, I think. Alright. We need to, unfortunately... re-add the boss door that I forgot to re-add when I reconstructed that room. Which means everything's gonna reset again. Is the boss door actually bigger than... Yeah, the boss door is actually bigger than other doors. I think. Alright, so we need to... Since everything is going to reset again, I need to recall myself over here one more time. Let's save. It's really unfortunate that it seems like that actually, like, reestablishes the player's starting position. I don't know, I could be wrong on that. Of course, this dungeon is severely unbalanced because, like, actually the hardest room is probably this one. Now, I will mention that the trailer for this shows all kinds of other stuff, too. Like, there's some absolutely Turtle Rock-looking stuff in the trailer. I actually need this. I really hope they'll revisit the idea of the big key being something you have to lug around everywhere, because it's kind of not fun. I just rolled into the big key because I was like a pixel away. Whoops. Lesson learned. You can sustain head trauma on the big key. But yeah, it just feels unfortunate that you have to lug this thing around. So I have no idea what attaching a fireball to that guy supposedly did. Alright, so, I mean, this sign should honestly be at the other side. Because this is... Okay, you have to wait a split second. And there's our boss. And since we have the gauntlet, I can move these things. If I hadn't found the gauntlet in the secret room, then I wouldn't be able to move these. So you can actually, like, add some strategy to this, because we can actually, like, force the boss to, Actually, he has a hard time fitting through there, so this works out pretty well, yeah. We just trivialized the boss by finding a secret item. And now I can't hit him, because... Oh god, he's Wiggletroning. And now he's getting stuck over there by himself. That didn't hit. What happened to this sword's ginormous wingspan? There we go. Okay, I think he's down to one hit now. No, now he's down to one hit. Oh my god. The screen shake is a bit much. That is something that there should be an option to adjust. Big fan of the increased proliferation of screen shake being an accessibility option in modern games. Okay, I forgot to attach literally anything to the boss. Whoops. So that's sad. You can't do anything by clicking and holding on him. There doesn't seem to actually be like a level end trigger. Where is the big heart? Here it is. So, well, okay, so what the other thing did to be more Zelda-like was it didn't do it that way. It puts it in the middle of the room. Nope. Puts it in the middle, well, I don't know if I have it dead center of the room, actually. And then it does that. And I guess if we wanted to do something... Oh, I'll have to move these if I want to do the thing I'm thinking. But we could also do something like... That is not centered. Yeah, this room is an unfortunate size right now. That's really sad. Where is it? I should probably make this room a little bit bigger. You could do something like that. If I reset this now, I'm not going to be able to move those things because it's presumably going to reset my inventory. You know it would be cool. Although I suppose it wouldn't be particularly Zelda-esque. But then again, like, Link to the Past doesn't even do doors out of boss rooms. Did I actually bind this thing to this guy yet? I don't think I did. Okay, so now they're both... And those are both the same color, which would seem to make sense for them. One thing that I never tested was what the heck is the color on this, or does it not actually matter? I feel like I should adjust this room's size to make this actually, like, centered. Of course, that just obliterates the torch completely. Where were the torches? Shouldn't have been in there. Is it actually? No, it wasn't there either. Where was the wall torch? There it is. I probably could have stamped it from there, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, and then move this one over. And also move that one over. Hopefully that makes this room a little more well-balanced. The question is, will it fit on the screen all at once or not? Oh yeah, it totally will. I'm not actually at that size. Oh, the frickin' F1... The F1 isn't talking about the F key. It's talking about first floor, but instead of saying 1F, it's saying F1, which is just confusing because nobody calls the upper levels. Yeah, sure enough, it says F1 here, not 1F, so it just doesn't follow convention, and therefore is confusing. Didn't think about that. Okay. Alright, well, I have to beat this guy up again. And yeah, I can't push those now. I have no idea what the meaning of the color on the movement icon in the editor is on these. But yeah, I definitely think they should refine the sword mechanics. Obviously, you're gonna want to be able to, like, potentially, like, give new moves. Like, there's no charge slash in this right now. It would be cool if that was something you can, like, make them acquire, if you could have, like, sword levels. So I wonder if they've got plans for, like, more weapon variations and stuff. Okay, is it also going to open? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. I wonder whether the sequence of that is determined by the order I added them, or if it's determined by, like, if there's, like, an inherent order. A winner is you. Yay, we did it. Okay, so there's your, Oh yeah, I guess while I'm at it, I might as well test something else. I need to save these changes anyway. So if I save this, and then I quit to the title screen, and then I reload, I'm curious whether that's going to count as my spawn location. Kinda looks like it is, given that that's the room it's showing. I also have no idea what the... What do the white and red dots there mean? Oh no, it actually put me back there. Okay. So it does still consider that your spawn location. I wonder how... Like, what if you wanted to change that? What if you ended up... Oh, right, but this door is the spawn door. And you cannot delete that. Can you move it? It kinda seems like you can't move it. Because I'm just thinking, like, what if you, you know, did more work on your dungeon, and given that you can't move rooms, you can't move geometry and, like, move stuff while keeping all of the internals in place. What if you decided, actually, this room, I want to build more stuff in this room and add another room behind it and make that the spawn room? It seems like that wouldn't be possible here. You would instead have to change this room or elongate it and then freaking move literally everything else. So I would dearly hope that they will make the spawn movable. But yeah, that's what this is based on. It's based on the position of this. Now, I don't think the spawn is selectable. Like, you've just got open door, boss door, upward and downward stairwell, stuff like that. Actually, that's one other thing I would be curious about. And I suppose what we could do... Let's do something cheeky with another secret door, I guess. What I'm wondering is, can you arbitrarily connect any upward and downward stairwells, or do they have to be connected the way that this floor is connected? So let's try throwing a door over here. We're gonna make this hidden again. We don't really need it to be hidden on the other side, which I suppose I could have also, like, done here. Originally, I was more concerned about that because of the room being visible from here, but it's not visible from there. Which I'm still surprised that works. Like, it seems like it actually automatically adds buffers so that only one room is visible at a time. Which is kind of nice in a way. Because then you don't have to worry about, oh, I need to pad this more so that you can't see the neighboring rooms. Although it can also be kind of awkward, because I think it, like, centered this? I don't know, I would have to check that again. I think it, like, centered this, which means that, like, okay, but actually there's, like, a bunch of, like, space between these, and there's really not. But the doors in this are kind of magical in, like, how much space they can connect. Like, they can have implicit inner hallways that you walk through to get to the other side of the doorway, I guess. Okay, so what I want to do here is just make a bit of space here so that we can add a downward stairwell here. And it needs to go down here. And I want to add an upward stairwell here. And now the question is, how do you connect these? And I'm wondering if they... Whoops. I'm wondering if they actually do need to be... Oh, yeah. Sure enough, they do. They need to correlate 1-to-1. Okay. In that case, I was thinking it would be fun if there was, like, a cheeky... like, shortcut right to the beginning of the level. Actually, I forget. Are teleporters a thing? Teleporters are a thing. So actually, I don't even need to use a staircase, necessarily. I could just use... Oh, but... Wait. Do these only... Can I, like, move this... Okay, I can move that somewhere else. Can I move it to another floor? Where do I actually want this thing? The problem is I can't scroll while I'm doing that. What the heck? I guess it shows where your character is on the other floor. Okay. What did I actually want to do here? I guess I just wanted to do that. Did these let you, like, recolor them or something so that you can have, like, multiple sets? Yeah, okay. But if those are dungeon global... I don't know if they are. I would kind of hope they are, because it would be pretty boring only having them within one room, but on the other hand... No, yeah, you would have to be able to go across rooms with them. Alright, so we're going to get rid of that. Which means we can get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that staircase. And we're going to move this over here. It would also be cool if you could conditionalize these things being present, but it seems like you can't do that. Because it would be cool if you could make a portal spawn upon kill. So, like, since this is a shortcut to the beginning, like, make the portal spawn when you kill the boss. But also, another thing you might want to do is you might, like, another option in general that might be good for this to have is, like, the option to not announce things spawning. Like, definitely have them announced by default, but if you want to be able to, like, place secrets in a dungeon, I could see, like, wanting things to spawn without highlighting them. Potentially. Especially if they were, if you made things able to, like, spawn or unlock off-screen. So, alright, well, let's see whether this works. And I don't necessarily want to bother going through the entire level again, so I'm just gonna, like, teleport myself here. Yep, that works. And okay, so yeah, the way that the connections work is they fade out until you go through the door, and then it shows the connection. So now the problem with this is, if you were to just fumble around here, you could go in here and immediately teleport to the end of the level. Or no? Wait. I can't go through it again? Really? Is it actually one way, or... I'm actually very curious now. Why did that only work once? You would think that those teleporters have infinite uses. Well, if I just reset that, will it let me go through again? No. Nothing about those teleporters suggested that they were directional. Nothing about those suggests that they're directional. Also, now that I placed another pair of the same color, what the hell is going to happen? Okay. Only one of them works. There is absolutely no visual indication as to which one of them works. But they're apparently one-directional. This is very, very weird. I am surprised that worked that way. I mean, that's actually good for what I wanted to try. Because then it actually is a one-way portal, which is ideal for what I wanted to hook up. But there's no indication that it's one way. And I want to see whether that was a fluke, or whether it is in fact one way. So, what if I just walk into this one now? Now that worked. Does it just avoid letting you walk through the same one the same way? Yeah, now it works. So was that a bug? I literally can't walk into the portal I just came out of. Okay, so yeah, in that case, that's a bad idea. Okay, well, we tried a thing. It's apparently a bad idea. I'm also surprised that the pairing still works. So, like, the color is more for conveyance than for actual functionality. Why do I have, like, after images going on? That's very weird. Whoops. Okay, so that does delete the pair. So you if nothing else, you can tell by deleting them which ones are directly connected. But yeah, it seems odd that when you go through one, it is then not possible for you to go through it again. Is it actually showing, like, after images of, like, where I traveled? I never noticed that before. Also, hey, Mike. So, this lets you do some interesting stuff. I think there is lots of room for improvement in terms of some of the UI. But, given that it's going to be in early access and it's not even there yet, clearly they're still working on it. Like I said, there's been tons of patches to the demo, even within the last, like, week, week or two, since it's been released, because this demo, I think, came out when Next Fest started. But yeah, I think this is something that a lot of folks could have a lot of fun with, so it's cool that some indie developers have decided to take on a thing that I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo hasn't. So much... Oh, you had the, you had a wisdom tooth removed today, right? I assume they have you on some kind of medication to try to dull that, at least? Oh, all 4 at once, okay. I thought it sounded like it was singular yesterday, but oh geez, yeah, it's everything. I mean, that tends to be the case, I guess. But yeah, so I guess I'm just about to, let's out of curiosity see what this looks like if we switch the theme. So, did this become tall grass then? I'm assuming this became tall grass. Yeah, okay. So that's the equivalent. Spiderweb might have been the equivalent to, like, the floor plate or whatever. Was there an equivalent to vines? Vines were actually just, like, obstructions, though. Like, you couldn't actually destroy them. Yeah, so there's definitely a combination... In terms of mechanics, there's a combination of Link to the Past ideas and Link's Awakening ideas. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't bother trying was the feather. Let's do 2 things, because it keeps prompting me. Yes, you can make enemies fly. We have a flying Uber Snake now that actually I don't even think I can select anymore. I have made the snake able to... Oh no, I can select its shadow. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot. What is this thing actually called? This is the Cobra. We have a flying Cobra now. And in order to fight the flying Cobra, we need to give ourselves the ability to jump. And I don't think the feather was actually... I don't think the feather was actually shown in the demo level. So yeah, we can try that briefly. Okay, so that was interesting. It actually, because I hadn't actually, like, played the level yet, since I loaded it, it actually, like, started it from scratch. I don't think it gives you a way to do that once you go into edit mode after you've been playing it. Because now if I hit enter, it just puts me back where I was, but it also resets the state of everything in the level, which can severely break shit. So, like, I feel like there has to be some kind of, like, control or happy medium or something. And also a way to, like, full reset the level. Why is Y your jump button? I guess that works. I really feel like being able to rebind these things would be useful. So... Actually, what is it on keyboard? On keyboard, okay, space is jump. That makes enough sense. It would be nice to be able to rebind things, though. Because, like, right now, everything has a dedicated use. And yeah, you totally cannot hit this guy from the ground, can you? Oh man, that's real awkward. He seems to mind his own business up there, though. I was thinking he was gonna, like, you know, still be able to hit me, but no, we seem to be on completely different planes of existence. But yeah, having YB jump and A-B attack is extremely awkward. It's like you thought Super Metroid's controls were confusing, this is worse. At least if you want to be able to jump and attack at the same time. And yes, you have to actually lift the big key, which I disagree with heavily. Because it makes you slower, so like, if you want the big key to be for, you know, something anywhere further away... I skipped the secret room. Anywhere further away. Because, like, you know, ordinarily, the big key for, you know, normally in Zelda games, you get the big key quite a ways away from the boss door. Oh, man. The destructible, or the wearable floor here is much harder to see in the forest layout. Alright, so since I didn't get my gauntlets, I can't mess around with the obstructions here. I put in a secret doorway that gives you, that has gauntlets behind it so that you can move these objects. Actually, one thing it didn't seem like they had in the demo is... Oh, I don't know. There were bigger rocks. There were variations on rocks, weren't there? So there might be a rock that you can only pick up with the gauntlets. That's kind of what I was thinking just now. Yeah, the one boss is basically Moldorm. What if Moldorm, except he gets mad a lot and makes the screen shake? Which is unfortunate that there's no way to turn off. He only does it when he's mad, though. Sometimes you can get away with, like, slashing the tail through the head, because the sword's hitbox in this is kind of ridiculous. A winner is you. Oh, right, I took out the... I had made a teleporter that brought you back to the beginning of the level, but when I found out that the teleporters do work both ways, but seemingly only in one of the two directions ever, I decided to pull it out. So this is actually the end of the level. But yeah, there's no way to, like... Something that I imagine they'll need to add, if they want this to, you know, hold a candle to stuff like Mario Maker, is a way to declare the level done. Because that's usually a thing. It, you know, gives you a splash at the end, and then you can rate the level, go back to the menu, whatever. So right now there's no way to actually end the level. But it's also... I guess it'll be interesting to see what people do, because, like, the fact that you can put in heart containers suggests actually, like, building levels that are big enough to have progression, which suggests having dungeons that are actually, like, multiple parts or something, because, like, if each of these levels is or having episodes, or, like, episodic sets of levels, I should say, because, like, ordinarily in Zelda games, you get one heart container per dungeon after the boss. Right now, you only have, like, this only exists in the scope of one dungeon at a time, so your health is going to reset the moment you load another dungeon right now. I would assume that they're thinking of having, like, being able to string together episodes of dungeons so that you can actually build progression in terms of, like, one dungeon gives you the gauntlets and the heart at the end, one dungeon gives you the feather and a heart at the end, stuff like that. They don't currently have heart pieces, I think. I think they just have full hearts. Full heart containers. Where is that? Well, what else is in this, what else is in this menu? I can give it wings. Cool. So you can lock your heart... You can lock your heart containers behind having jump ability. Literally everything can have wings. Like, wake me up when this game gets its inevitable Red Bull product placement tie-in. What is in the... Is the small key the same way? Yep, you can give the small key wings also. So you can jump gate a lot of stuff. Can you do it with gems too? There's actually no use for gems right now, I don't think. I guess eventually the idea is to have, like, a shop NPC or something. I assume the idea with the big chest is, yeah, I assume it requires a big key. Actually, this is something I wanted to test. So let's just go up to the upper level. And I guess we'll just put a big chest here somewhere. Actually, what we can... I wonder, can you put multiple things in this? Oh god, I just accidentally placed another one. So if I put that in here... Oh, it takes up 2... Oh god, you can't center it because it takes up 2 slots. That's terrible. Oh man. What am I supposed to do about this? So my question is, can I put 2 things in the same big chest? Because presumably you can only use the big key once. And actually, am I wrong in assuming that that requires a boss key to open? Because that was kind of the impression I got. The boss key is too chalk to fit there. Alright. That is not what I wanted to do. It just straight up is, you can only have one boss key. Then that can't possibly be... Then I guess you need a small key for this. Let's, you know what, let's put the small key here. No, I don't want to give it to them. So that should be... Wait, is that... Okay, so that toggles between every and this. So I guess when this is changing, it's telling you what's going to happen if you click it again. That's the part that's super confusing. Alright, so we'll drop a key in there, and you'll be like, what the heck is this key for? Until you come into here. But yeah, that's... Oh, God. Like, some things you can't center unless you have an odd number of tiles, and some things you apparently can't center unless you have an even number of tiles. But yeah, Mike, thanks for dropping by. I hope your recovery continues to get better. Hopefully some of the stuff they gave you allows you to conk out again overnight, and maybe it'll start subsiding by the morning. But yeah, glad everything is done at least. All right, so let's. Oh God, where am I? I guess let's take away this guy's flight also. It was a fun shit post, but it's over now. And we don't need that room anymore. Doesn't serve any purpose. It does automatically remove the door, so that's good. Alright. Let's see if I have the right idea here. Where the heck am I? I do not want to be there. This is when having the ability to reset would be nice. But for now, we just need to recall to here. There's our key. So the question is... That didn't even use a key. The big chest doesn't use a key whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, so their idea of the big key is very different than... uh-oh, wait a minute. These shouldn't be closed again. What? Oh, no. When I bound the key to those, did it unbind the door? Can it only be bound to one thing? That doesn't make sense. I had 2 things bound to the boss. This is not the first time it has unbound them from those doors, either. That happened earlier. Yeah, it completely freaking... Well, we don't need the key anymore, but let me also see... And now both of those are there. So can it actually all work together? That's kind of my question here. Okay, yeah, that works. Yep. So that does work. I don't actually need the key, though. Apparently. It also remembers, like, which item explanations it's given you and doesn't bother giving them to you again. Unless you full reset. I wish you could lob the key at bats and hurt them that way. That would be great. Oh yeah, that reminds me of another thing that I wanted to check. So we've got rocks. We've got... Wait, pots can be pushed? That doesn't sound right. Blocks can be pushed once. That's the... Okay. Can be pushed once? Really? The heavy block, I'm pretty sure I was able to push any number of times. Alright, but what I'm curious about with the pot is... That's not what I wanted. I really wish... Whoops. I really wish they would make it impossible to destroy multiple layers at once. So, like, if I end up destroying... If I start by destroying this, and then sweep over here, this shouldn't happen. In my opinion, if I destroy an object, then that's fine. Let me destroy other objects, but don't destroy terrain. If I start by clicking on terrain, then destroy terrain. Alright, so what can this change to? Crate breaks when rolled into... Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if those were in the demo level anywhere either. But what I'm really curious about is there any liftable item that requires gauntlets? That breaks with explosives. I don't think there's anything that requires gauntlets to lift, which, like... That would be the first thing I would expect gauntlets to be used for, is to lift stuff. But the only thing that I have found that the gauntlets are useful for is for the weighted blocks. So I don't know. That seems like a glaring omission. But anyway, clearly I'm sure they're planning for there to be more stuff here anyway. Oh, actually, what key does the fire rod go on? Let's just toss a fire rod. Actually, whoops, that was the wrong button. Can I give him a fire rod too? So the fireball thing doesn't actually work, as far as I know. I think the fire rod just overrode the hearts. Oh well, that's fine. This guy's kind of a pushover anyway. Let me just reset myself to here. Okay, so that uses the same button that bombs usually use. But I would assume it doesn't have the same properties as bombs. Alright, the other thing I'm curious about... I wish there were a fast way to do this. I'm just gonna throw myself in here. And I guess I'll throw the fire rod in here too. I want to see if the fire rod works on the boss. It might honestly be harder to use on the boss than the sword anyway. It's like... I'm not sure any of those were bona fide hits. Oh, there you go, we got one. And then the question is, does it do the same damage as the sword anyway? My timing has been slightly off. I'm surprised that counted. It seems like it's not going to be any fewer hits than the sword. All of these, like, near misses. Was that the third or fourth hit? Although, honestly, I forget whether the sword is 5 or 6. Oh, come on. Come on! Oh, jeez. And that didn't count either? This is actually hard mode. Wait, can I just freaking launch fireballs through the... I can launch them through this, apparently. It seems like you can't have more than one... How did that not count, dude? It seems like you can't have more than one fireball on the screen at once. He'll swing, but nothing happens. I'm guessing that the next hit will get him into red. Yeah, okay. I think it's the same strength as the sword. One thing that occurs to me is they had the notion of torches and whatnot, but I don't think there's actually a way to create dark rooms right now. Because, like, there was even a torch item that mentioned that it brightens rooms. I'm pretty sure. That's decorative, but here, makes room lighter. So that would suggest that there should be a way to make rooms darker, but I'm not sure that there is. Also, let's put this back to the other theme, because that was really kind of what I designed it around. It's cool that they included 2 themes so you could at least see, like, how that works. And it's nice that you can, like, decide to switch the theme after you've created the entire level. Okay, so, like, big chests, like, the only reason to use a big chest is, like, for suspense. It doesn't actually lock the thing that's inside it. So let's just put that back, because that's not going to be a feng shui nightmare. Oh, right. I was wondering about dark rooms, but I don't think there's any way... Oh, pipe replaces the vines. Okay. And yeah, I think grating replaces, what was I looking at last time that I was wondering about? One of these 2 things, tread plate or grating, one of those replaces puddle. Oh wait, is grating? Yeah, this is what I saw in the trailer. You can put grating over solid floor or over a pit. Why is that still there? What? Undo has bugged yet again. You can erase holes. That's pretty funny. But, like, also, if I were to make this lava... Hang on, how does this work? I can make lava over holes. Like, just interrupting them. So that's hilarious. But then grating can go over both of those. What does this end up looking like if I switch the theme? Oh, right, that has the spider webs. Okay. So yeah, lava becomes deep water, grating becomes spider webs. Alright, that's pretty neat that they have equivalents to that in everything. Because, like, you wouldn't necessarily expect it. I wonder if they're gonna run into any you know, running out of rope because there's too many options to make sense across all themes. But alright, I think we have sufficiently explored this. It's definitely nice to see, you know, the ideas that they have here, and of course I'm sure they're planning for a lot more on top of this. There's a lot of potential here. I do think that there's some ways that the UI could be made clearer. There's some things that could be useful to add, like a full reset. And possibly a way to warp your player without resetting state, because it's very easy to put your player in a spot where that wouldn't work. Like, you would have to drop yourself extra items just to make it work. And it seems as if you cannot drop more than one boss key. So that would actually be problematic. I mean, I can understand why they don't want to allow dropping more than one boss key. Although, okay, for that matter, does that mean we can only place one boss door? It would seem so. So you're limited to one boss door and one boss key. And I'm assuming that's throughout the entire level, regardless of floors. Is there a limit to how many floors you can have? No translation found. Okay. There was a limit in the translation keys. Currently, your limits are 5 floors above ground and 4 floors in the basement. I mean, I don't know that basement versus ground level makes any difference whatsoever. Other than, like, I guess in most cases your dungeon would start on F... Well, actually, I guess you can't move the start of the dungeon. So yeah, your dungeon has to start on F1. Even more reason why there's no point in showing F1 under the dungeon name when you first start the dungeon. And F1 was just confusing, because I was like, do they want me to hit the F1 key? No. It's 1F, but backwards. So yeah, lots of little UI things here and there. Lots of things that I hope they add. But it's nice to see something like this in the works, because I'm sure a lot of people will have fun with this. And will have fun making other people's lives miserable. Because that's what happens when you make a level editor. But, I have to wonder if Nintendo will ever make a Zelda Maker. Given that they have made multiple iterations of Mario Maker. Isn't there like a Mega Man Maker or something too? I think that got shown off at SGDQ and I didn't watch that. I should go back and maybe like see what the heck that is. I assume it's a fan-made thing, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, yeah, I think we'll leave it there. Let's jump back out to the title screen. And brace for 2 white flashes, because the title screen does that. But yeah, off to a decent start. What is this icon? Oh, credits. Okay. Is the credits more than 2 people? Julian Kurtz, idea, game design, and programming. Skydevil Palm. Oh, Skydevil Palm is actually 2 people. Okay. Graphics, animation, visual development, design, and character design. I was definitely wondering if Skydevil Palm was specifically brought in for the graphics, because it seemed like that part of it was much more like I could kind of like I could fathom correlating that to the other Skydevil Palm game that I saw in Steam. Also, please tell me I'm not butchering their name. Hopefully I'm not. But yeah, it's pretty neat to see Apogee pick up an indie game like this. Certainly does seem like it has potential to be very popular and successful. We'll have to see what they add to it. We'll see if the demo continues to get updates too, given that it has gotten a ton of them this week. So, yep. Promising work so far. And we'll see what happens with it.